Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out the location of all the collectibles and weapons available in Chapter 2 of the new game Vampyr. So, let's just jump straight into it because Chapter 2 is quite the long one. The first weapon we're going to obtain is going to be in the basement of the morgue, which we are going to need the key from the top floor, as you can see where we picked it up from just now. Once we access the basement, we want to take the first hallway down to the right all the way until the end, and just before entering the doorway, which will lead to the boss fight, we want to take another right and enter the double doorway. Here we'll notice there's a corpse laying on the bed, and just to the left of that corpse on the desk, we are going to find the first weapon. Now, after defeating the boss and we've gone back and done a few things in the hospital, we'll eventually be asked to go and see Dr. Swansea. Once we've finished the cutscene and the dialogue with him, we'll notice there's going to be a collectible sitting on the shelf to the left of the doorway before we exit. Now, fast forwarding just a little bit until we access the sewers. I've taken the liberty of defeating and clearing out all the enemies from this area, so there's quite a few down here, so be careful with those. It's a pretty straightforward path, but we are going to find two collectibles down here. The first one is going to be when we find this area here where we can take the lower pathway or the upper pathway. We want to take the top platform, and here we'll be finding the next weapon. Without any jump cuts, literally in the next room just down here to the left, we're going to find the next collectible as well. Quick side note, I would definitely recommend equipping the weapon we just got, as it's a quite good one, especially for this boss fight where the difficulty is slightly more escalated than the previous ones. Now, with the magic of editing, we have fast forwarded once again all the way until near the end of the chapter where we're going to access Whitechapel. So there's quite a few collectibles in here. The first one is going to be inside this safe house or hideout, whichever you want to call it. Here to the right, this is completely optional. You don't need to go in here for any reason. But if you go in here and access the top floor, you notice to the right of the bed, there's going to be a red doorway with keep out written all over it. So we want to go inside there. Obviously, we pay no attention to the keep out sign. There will be two enemies inside, so be careful with those. Once you've defeated those, you'll notice the next collectible is going to be waiting for us just on this shelf. Literally just around the corner from the previous collectible, where you can see here marked off on the map, there's going to be a merchant where we can buy stuff from. And just in front of that merchant, we're going to be able to find there's a doorway we can knock on, and there's going to be a child inside, which we can persuade to let us inside. Once we're inside the building, we want to access the top floor again, and we'll notice there's another collectible up here. Once we exit this building and head a little bit further north, literally just around the corner yet again, we'll find this abandoned warehouse, and inside we'll see there's a werewolf-like enemy that resembles the boss from the sewers. Don't worry, this one's much weaker and a lot easier to kill. And once we have defeated it and we can go to the top floor of this warehouse, we'll notice that encrusted in the left-hand pillar, we'll find the next weapon. Eventually, progressing through the chapter itself, we'll have to enter Darius's house. This is mandatory, so you can't really miss this building. But once inside, what you can miss is the collectible, which is going to be located in the storage room, which we can find here on the right. Now, the final weapon available to us in Chapter 2 is not missable, as it's awarded to us for killing one of the two brothers, which is a mandatory boss fight right near the end of the chapter. Once we kill the brother that has the HP bar on the top, he will automatically drop us the final weapon of the chapter. And that is everything for Chapter 2, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content coming very soon, and we will see you next time.